On board for some hoops. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Here's Hayes. Pass to James. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, SGA. The long-distance three is buried.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. The shot won't fall. James, outside. Tries the spin move. And he buries his first look.
LeBron James wins his battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Outside, SGA. And he drives in. And it's Holmgren missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Down. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for two, LeBron James.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Back to Wallace. A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes up top. Out to James. Knocked loose. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thunder trail by 6. Oh, misses the dunk. So it's the Lakers now. To the paint. Great D that time from Holmgren. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic outside. 58 seconds left in the first. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City the rebound. Hartenstein. SGA, he's open. Gets an open look and hits it. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
James can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And he makes it on the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles.
12. The Thunder. 8.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Pass to James. Now Ayton. It's stolen by SGA. Holmgren with it. Hachimura covering. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hayes. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Big Chet throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's James. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 6.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Ayton. Here's SGA. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers lead by 4. Up top, Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What an up fake by Luka Doncic. He got that defender quickly off his feet.
Doncic hits them both. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Hartenstein. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Down low. Here's James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Over to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Chet from range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to James. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Hartenstein. He's defended by Hayes.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. 1:44 left in the first half. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
From deep, Holmgren. And another three for Oklahoma City.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Doncic outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Cason Wallace.
The defense knows they've got to stay attached to Luka, so he smartly turns it into a whistle.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Thunder trail by 7. 56 seconds left to the second period. And it's Holmgren missing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Beyond the arc. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Wallace has got 5 points.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Holmgren. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And finished off by Hayes.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Holmgren outside. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 5. To the right side. James outside. Pass to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Mitchell. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Williams in the post. Pass to Joe. 5 to shoot. Hits the trifecta. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Powering through, LeBron. Williams grabs the board. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. Outside Joe. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Joe's got 6.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Jones.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw, good from James.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Both free throws good from James. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Williams. Back to Joe. Outside Mitchell. Here's Caruso. Comes up empty down low. The Lakers in the lead. To the wing, right side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now, here is James. He's got 14. And finished off by Hayes.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense.
Caruso misses. The Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Doncic. Joe grabs the miss. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
James outside. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Outside Joe. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Inside. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Right side Mitchell. Outside Williams. Back to Joe. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Reeves. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Joe. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 3 ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Joe. Here's Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers ahead, up by
41. Come on, everyone.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here are the Lakers now. They lead by 4. James. The layup misses. On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Williams. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. James with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to ball." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Here's James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Dort. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. James with the ball. Watched by Wallace. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Back to Holmgren. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he makes all 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Dort grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Knocks down the trifecta.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hachimura. Oh, he jammed it.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Here's Dort to tie it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City to take the lead. Hachimura there for the rebound. Now Doncic. James outside. Oh, what a move. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Outside Holmgren. Shoots a 3. Hachimura there for the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now. Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Lakers lead by 4. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Lakers ball. At the line for
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Outside Hachimura. Now James. Downtown. Holmgren there for the rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he misses the dunk. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dort! Yes, sir, with the 3.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Holmgren. Here's Dort. To take the lead. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Outside Holmgren. To take the lead. Doncic there for the rebound. And so it's the Lakers with it. Down it goes.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
That's in.
The assist from
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. James rips down the board. On offense, here are the Lakers. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Hartenstein sinks it in the post.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Rebounded by Doncic.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now Ayton. Doncic outside. Here's James. Yes! Using that window!
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Outside Hartenstein. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
To take the lead. Buries it from outside.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
And stolen by Hayes. Outside Hachimura. Dort with a steal. SGA with it. Now Doncic defending.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul. And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Can't get it to go. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Hachimura. Takes a three. Oh, the long ball, no good. James rips down the board. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll do it, folks.